Wang Wei is more than a 996 worker. He works pretty much 7 days a week, leaving his small apartment usually around 6 a.m., riding the subway to work for over an hour. On the way, he tries to cram for the MBA he's studying. That's, of course, when he can get a seat, which is rare. Arriving at his job as a software engineer for a medical devices company, he puts in 10 to 12-hour days. He rarely sees his 5-year-old son, Joy, picking him up from kindergarten for only the second time this year, the day we followed him. Then it's back to his small apartment, which he shares with his wife and in-laws, who are necessary live-in childcare. Eating, then chores, and a quick game before bed. And it's the same again tomorrow.
I don't have enough time for my family. I used to take them out on weekends. But since September, when I started the MBA course, I have less time for that. Now I can only stay with my kid after work, about 2 hours a day. My wife is busy too. I really feel we have little time to be together.
Wang Wei and millions of others like him in Beijing and across the country are working around the clock. In fact, recent studies show that the average Chinese worker works several hours longer than their Western counterpart. And that's all in a bid to achieve the Chinese dream, which here in Beijing means being able to buy your own apartment.
The biggest part of pressure comes from housing. In Chinese tradition, owning a house is essential for setting up a family. We've been in Beijing for years and moved several times, which is really inconvenient.
Wang Wei has his eye on a bigger place, but it costs 5 million yuan, about $750,000. And in China, the down payment is huge. He has to find the equivalent of about $300,000 in cash. That's nearly impossible when the average salary in Beijing is about $1,400 a month, according to the Peking University Institute of Social Science. But Wang Wei is determined.
Every time I get home, I see that my hard work is making our life better. I think that's worth it. It's where my value lies. The pressure becomes an engine that drives me forward.
Wang Wei, like many others in Beijing, do see life getting better, but it's hard work. If buying an apartment nearer his job can mean more time with his son, well, that would be priceless. Nathan King, CGTN, Beijing.